Today we will be pruning what is called a salvia. This is a Salvia Leucantha. It's a Santa Barbara, so it's a dwarf. It says about 2-3 feet tall. But as you can see, a lot of the flowers are starting to die off, and there's new growth inside that's starting to come through. So I'm gonna remove all the old branches and leave the new branches that are coming through, and show you guys how you would do that. So for this, you would need some pruners. I use knee pads just because you're going to be on your knees and you're going to want to protect your knees. And then I also wear a nice pair of gloves. I like long sleeves all the time just because you're going to have your hands in there. If you're sensitive to whatever, it'll protect you from your skin. All right, here we go. So you got your hand pruners, you got the Mexican sage, Salvia Leucantha, Santa Barbara. And what you're going to do is basically you're trying to get rid of all the old branches. So what you do is you find this branch and you follow this, open it up. You follow this all the way down and you cut it from the bottom all the way down. Okay. And you continue to just do that throughout the whole bush here, the whole plant. Keep pulling these out. Leave all the new growth that's coming in. You can see a lot of the new growth coming in. I don't want to take none of that out. There's some that are like this one here has a bunch of little flowers at the tips. Like I don't want to take that out because that's going to flower. So I just want to take out either the stems that look like they're done blooming, or if they look too yellow. You can see some of these are looking yellow because they're just basically tired from the season. You could take those out and then leave all the other that's going to bloom, because these should bloom. These should give you bloom at least twice a year. Early spring into summer, and then basically another late summer into fall. And in the winter, they die off, and then you prune them down again, and then you're good to go. Let me know if this helps. Let me know, comment below, and let me know um, if you were successful with your Salvia Leucantha. Obviously, any Salvia Leucantha you can do this to. It doesn't have to be a Santa Barbara. There's a regular Salvia Leucantha which gets about 4 to 6 feet tall. So have fun doing it. So I'm done pruning. Basically, you're like almost like you're deadheading the salvia. So these are all. I mean, this one even still has flowers, but by the time next week, this will all be brown. So I just decided to take it out. You just don't want to take out stuff like this. Like this one has flowers set, multiple flowers. All these stuff is still flowering. There's still one here, like this one here. I would take it down to the Y, and then there's flowers here that'll be there, that are starting to bloom, and then just basically cut off just that part, and then let them, deadhead them, and they should look similar like this. Now these salvia are starting to get into the leucadendrum a little bit, which I don't mind. It looks kind of nice, but at some point when I cut it back harder during the winter time, I will shrink them again, and then that way when they grow back, they'll grow back like this, and then we shrink them, and then they grow back, and then we shrink them, and then they grow back. So hope that was helpful. I hate the commercial practice of gardeners. They take a hedge trimmer to this thing and then they just take it all the way down to the ground and leave it very bald. And it takes time. It will come back, but it takes time for it to come back. And you shouldn't have to do that unless you're like time constraint and like it's completely done blooming, like maybe right before the spring, or late winter. You're going to cut it down all the way and then let all this new fresh growth come through. But you shouldn't be doing this. Today is August 29th. You should not be doing that. And if you have a gardener that just takes these down all the way down to the ground, um, you should tell them not to. You can enjoy these for longer. So hope this helps.